It's another episode, Open Minds. Third episode. I titled this one, The Secrets of Mushrooms. Secrets of Mushrooms. We're gonna talk about the shrooms today. But before we get started, we're gonna let some people come in, you know what I'm saying? And I put the link in the chat for people that wanna watch on YouTube. And I mean I'm gonna still put the link in the chat while we going for people that want to get on and talk with us. But I'm finna spin this intro one time. I hope y'all like it. For real.
I already like it. I want some shrooms right now. I'm
Guess who just did her very first podcast appearance? Me, Ifawomire. And there's many more where that came from. And I want y'all to tap in into Open Minds. And this is where we talk about all things spiritual. Okay? I'm going to be on there a lot. So if y'all want to hear me talk about anything, let me know. And we're going to get into it. Y'all know I'm a very strange person. Y'all know I dabble in a little bit of everything. I done had experience with a little bit of everything. So there's nothing off limits on Open Minds. It's literally what we said, open minds. So anything that come to your mind, let me know. We're going to tap into it.
Open minds, we back. We back.
boop, boop. That's dope. I love that. I didn't even hear it with the sound. That's dope.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a light little sound back there. I don't know. I might have should have turned it up a little bit,
Nah.
but yeah, these mushrooms, man. The mushrooms in 2023. These people, you know, they taking the mushrooms. They finding out about the mushrooms. Everybody got the mushrooms. I think I put up a couple posts today, and like three people from Instagram jumped under it trying to comment and sell me mushrooms. And I don't even know who these people is. Um. So yeah, we gonna get into that, the do's and the don'ts, and you know what I'm saying, the proper way to take them. But we gonna start. First of all, welcome to God is back, Lexis. Introduce yourself again. What's how you pronounce your last name?
I'm Lexis Ifawomire, and I mean Ifa looks at me good. That's what it means. But yeah, I'm Lexis Ifawomire, and yeah, I'm looking so forward to this episode. I love mushrooms. I
Okay.
so let's do it.
What's tell us about your first like mushroom experience. Like,
Oh, okay. So my first mushroom experience was a bad trip, but I didn't know anything. I just know that they said they open your mind up, they make you go inside. So I thought I wanted that. So when I was looking all over for some mushrooms. I had some raw mushrooms, like raws, and for some odd reason, I'm one of those weird people. Like I like to do things by myself for the first time, just because I never know. Like I just like to be by myself when I try things out. So I was home alone. I did the mushrooms, and I was not in the best headspace. I'm gonna throw that out. I'm gonna throw that out there first. So
uh
after about 30 minutes to me taking them, I didn't take that much. I probably took like maybe 1.5 grams, just a little bit. And like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, I'm like in a ball. I was crying. Like I was having a whole emotional breakdown. Just thinking about everything that ever went wrong in my life and all type of shit. And then I heard somebody like, then it started fucking with my mind where I heard somebody like pulling on my doorknob and I was home alone.
oh wow.
Yeah, so then I start calling people like crying, can you please come home? And then I told them I did some mushrooms. I shouldn't have did that. So now everybody, like not taking me serious and shit. But I swear, it was really something pulling on the door. But that was my first experience. But I learned that you're not supposed to do them in a bad headspace because So yeah, now I know. But it was
I
not good.
learned the same thing. That's like the same thing that I did. I didn't have a bad trip the first time, but I was told like you got to be in like a good headspace. I kind of was told it was like kind of like an ecstasy pill, but I
Mhm.
ain't never even did ecstasy before. But they like if you ever, you know what I'm saying. They say with those it depends on your mood.
That's facts. I did one of those before. That's facts.
Like it depend on your mood because it's gonna bring out like
What?
what mood. All right, my trip was like a year and a half ago. and it was actually cool and peaceful. I was at a place where I live at, and it's like a waterfall and like all that type of stuff, and like walking in nature type stuff. So
Oh,
I went ahead and like ate it, and once I ate it, like I noticed like 15 minutes later, like it's like just everything turned into like 3D. I couldn't stop laughing. The trees was moving. You know what I'm saying? Like I can notice the grass moving. Like everything was like the colors just got brighter and more intense. And it was cool for me. I had fun, you know what I'm saying? But I noticed like I just started getting real hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted some water. And then like the high, like that don't go down. Like it come back in way. You might think it go down, but it come back in waves. Like you can be high for days later. I forget the amount I took. I think it was like 1.5 too, something like that. I ain't go crazy for the first time. They say the first time you supposed to take 3 grams though.
see, I wish I would have. See, I wish I would have did that. No, because I was in a bad headspace. But the first time I took a whole 3-5, and that I tell everybody, if you want to have a real trippy experience, like you really want to go on a trip, I think you have to take 3 grams or better, like you just said. That's the only way you really gonna get your mind to that level where you really tripping hard. Like going places, you got to take at least a 3-5. Or
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I think if anything, we was just on the borderline, on
yeah.
the borderline of like
And,
floating off somewhere for real. Like
like
I was still, I want to say I drove myself home. I know that I drove myself home, and everything was just funny, man. And it was like the next day after I said everything was funny to me, and then like the next day when I woke up, I noticed I was just still high throughout the day. It just kept coming back, like and waves. Like it might come back stronger the next time. Then you gotta wait on that to go down. Then it'll come back stronger. Like it was like, when is this gonna go away?
and it hits your body too. It'd be like it hit your body too. You be like, I can't even explain it. It make you want to lay down. You gotta like,
But you definitely get in your thoughts. Like I want to say, I was reading people intentions.
mm,
It brought out people intentions like real good to me. Like I could see like off the back what you was on. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how. I was around a few people too. You know what I'm saying? And then like once we left there, it's like I pulled up somewhere else, and like the people we put up on, I can just like read them, like read everybody. I'm like, oh yeah, it's too many thoughts going on in my head. They say you got like 3 voices in your head, so it's like I can explain it like this. It was like it slowed down for me, and I can really understand those 3 voices. They ain't sound all crowded like how they usually sound.
you heard them separately.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So some things I learned off of them is like you always gonna learn something personally off of them. Like you know what I'm saying. With every experience, I always learn something about myself. But I think people trying to take them as like party drugs, and I don't think they really know like what they for.
No, not at all. Not if they're not. No, they not like to kick it and like to not for going out. People like to take shrooms and go out. Like you said, party drugs like to go out. No, because you'll be outside off some shrooms and then you'll get these thoughts in your head like I got to get out of here and bust out running out the place and you don't know why, but that's just it's not smart to do it that way. People. I like to trip. I like to trip. I'm not gonna lie. When I take them, I like to go somewhere like you said in nature. I like to trip though. I like to take a 3-5 or better because I like to have those strange experiences. But I went
I
through.
ain't got that brave yet. Continue.
I took a 7 before at one time, and I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
that that was the. I would do it again though. I ain't gonna lie because it was scary. But now that I know I'm okay, like I made it through it because I thought I was gonna disappear. But now that I know that I made it through it, I'm gonna be okay. I'm definitely gonna do it again. But
I think it's like you really gotta be mentally ready and stable for it.
I'm weird. I love all the like little weird stuff. So once I start taking them, like I actually was like dating this guy at a point in time. I was dating this guy and he like bought me like I think he bought me a half a pound of shrooms to sell. But I've never been no like drug dealing type of girl. So I was really just doing them.
Oh wow.
I had like I had like a real intense period where I was just taking shrooms a lot and doing all types of stuff with them. Like,
Did
so
when you do them, do you microdose or do you just take them all at once?
I was just gonna say that too. So I did start a period when I had a lot of it. I did start like making the microdose kits. I do take microdose, but me personally, I like I don't know how to explain it. I have like a lot of I kind of got anxiety, but it's more like high energy. So when I take the microdose, me personally, I really don't feel. I don't know. I'm not a big microdose fan, me personally, but I know a lot of people do it and it works for them. It worked for their depression. It worked for stuff like that. I don't really have, I'm not really going through that right now. So I really ain't, I don't feel it that much. I've been just so used to taking the big doses that the microdose is like, I just took a pill and I don't, me personally, I don't, but I know a lot of people, they say that it helps them a lot. People who don't, some people don't want to trip. Some people don't want to have all that weird shit going on, but they do want their mind to be more open. They want to be able to tap in. So I do recommend microdosing for the people who really want to just like get themselves together spiritually, because it definitely can help you. If you do it.
Can you explain microdosing for them if they don't know what microdosing is?
Microdosing is basically when you have capsules. It's like basically capsules, like little pills, but it's it's mushrooms in there, and they like a point 0.5. You can have point 0.5 or 1 gram microdose, but most people do point 0.5. So it's basically like you taking a couple pills throughout the day, and it's like keeping your mind like pumping, like your ideas flowing. Everything just what shrooms do for your mind is it what it like. I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's like it light up all the pathways in your brain that you usually don't use. So everything just be lit up. So you be
I
able to
want to say, I want to just add before you
go.
continue. I think it unlock like you know how they say we only use 10% of our brain. I think it unlocks like that
Mm-hmm.
other percents that ain't other parts that ain't, you know what I'm saying, that's been blocked off.
That's exactly what I read that it do. So you think in ways that you can't regularly think. So you come up with all type of ideas, and it's really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie. So microdosing is when you basically just taking small amounts of shrooms throughout the day to keep your mind open and flowing.
Okay. Do you know what kind of shroom you took when you took it?
Yeah, so I took different types. The first time I had golden teacher, and then
What kind is this behind us? Do you know?
behind us. Oh, I think that's golden teacher.
Okay, yeah, because that's like a common one. That's
Don't
why I put it.
I don't want nobody saying she don't know. I'm not a pro. I'm saying that, but I think
I'm not a pro at all either. I just know the basics. Look, I know
how some they be
it's
on
psychedelic,
some people.
triple morphine, something. It's all of those with the T's and the P's.
Yeah, yeah. I had golden teacher, and I also had penis envy, which is a weird name, but that's what it is. It was called albino penis envy. Don't ask me why they call it penis envy. I do not know.
I heard a lot of people take lion's mane for health reasons. That's
Ooh.
like the white one,
Oh, I
like
seen it.
the big bottom. A lot of people take that for like health reasons. It is real good with like health, your skin, all type of stuff.
Mm.
That's what I heard about that one, but that one don't really make you high. Like mushrooms do all type of different things, and they all don't get you high. But you can take one mushroom and you be out of here. You'll be dead, like for real.
Yeah.
And let me tell the people that mushroom is the most common mushroom that you would think like, okay, they always showing this mushroom, but it's the most poisonous mushroom. You eat that mushroom, you gonna die. It's the mushroom with the red and the white spots.
Oh, the emoji mushroom.
Yeah, the Smurfs mushroom.
Oh, I got some.
That's the most poisonous mushroom alive.
Well, I just learned something new today. Thank you for shit. I didn't know that.
I learned I mean I was watching somebody who accidentally, like, they thought they was like a wilderness dude, and they accidentally got that mushroom. They thought it was a different mushroom, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, like the weather made it like a different color. He thought it was the mushroom that he usually eat and put in his stew. And he was like, this dude had to be like 50 miles away from civilization or something. He ate the mushroom and he put it in his stew. Then when he realized, like, okay, yeah, he started getting like super high. He was like, yeah, I ate the wrong mushroom. And he realized what kind of mushroom he put up in there. He was like, so it wasn't nothing really he can do. He just laid down because it's like either I fight it off or I'm die. There's nothing I can do. I'm 50 miles away.
So he died.
But no, he made it. He made it to tell the story. He made it to tell the story, but he said that mushroom took him out his body. He went through the earth. He was in space. He could see the stars. It basically took him through the mitochondrial thing. You know how the plants are taught.
He damn near didn't die. Damn, he damn near died, but didn't die. That's what it sounded like. He had
Yeah, he was damn near
a
dead.
near-death experience.
Yeah, he was damn near there, but he saw the real power of mushrooms that day. But mushrooms, like, I think every mushroom, if you eat a mushroom, gonna take you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And some is just too powerful for us.
I was just so. Do you know that there is no lethal dose? Because a lot of people be like, somebody literally just send me a message like, "Stop doing all them drugs. You gonna hurt yourself." But people don't realize weed, I mean, not even weed, shrooms, it's natural, it's from the earth. There is no lethal dose. Now I don't know about them poisonous mushrooms, I don't know about them, but as far as like the ones that we all know as psychedelics, there is no lethal dose. Your mind is gonna be fried, that's true, but you're not gonna die, you're not gonna get like, you're not gonna be sick or nothing, you just gonna be, I don't know where you gonna be, but you ain't gonna be here. But your body gonna be okay. That's all that matters. When you come back, your shell, your body is still gonna be okay and working fine. So I just thought that was interesting because I recently learned that there is no lethal dose.
I don't know who this person is, but thank y'all for commenting. We here. We still talking to the goddess Lexis, co-host of Open Minds, and we talking about psychedelics right now and mushrooms. Um, if anybody want to comment and have any questions, y'all can comment and throw y'all a question up here and we answer it to the best of our abilities. But I got a mushroom video on Open Minds YouTube. If y'all want to learn a little bit more about mushrooms, y'all can also check that one out. I did that like probably like a year ago, I want to say. So yeah, y'all can still check that out. It's a lot of good information in there about mushrooms too. It's an older guy and he talk about how mushrooms, like how your body got to be right. Like some people be taking mushrooms and they don't even know where they body at, like what, you know what I'm saying, they body ain't in good conditions. And like how I say, mushroom high come in waves, and when the waves hit you, you gotta be able your mind, and you gotta be able to handle it. Like it's if you ain't never, it take you to try it to know what I'm talking about. Like you gotta when the waves come, you gotta know how to handle it. You know, so he had a lot of good things to say. You know what I'm saying? An older guy with wisdom in it, he a little bit more than us. You know what I'm saying? He said like you gotta have your mind clear. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You want to have somebody there with you. You don't want to just
You
try.
just read my mind. That support person is serious. Like, you really want to have your support person there to let you know, like, you tweaking, you tripping, you all right, chill, don't go nowhere, don't leave, you okay? Because sometimes you might just feel a little paranoid too, depending on where your mind is at and what you're thinking about. That's why it is so important to have a clear mind, because you might feel like, depending on how much you do, you might kind of feel like, ain't no telling how you feel when you trip. It's really a trip. You don't know where you're going to go. You can try your best to go somewhere. ideal, but you don't really know where you're going to end up. And like he said, it's waves. So you can go several different places on one trip. So you might
Yeah,
be crying,
yeah.
crying, laughing, and excited. Then you
You
rap,
could take a mushroom. You could take a mushroom and not even be high. Like, oh, I don't even feel this, and then wake up the next day and be
zooted.
gone the whole day just because your body ain't broke the mushroom down and put it in your system yet.
Mm-hmm.
You
How
know,
you do your mushrooms? You do like candy? You do them raw? How you do like your mushrooms?
I just broke it up and I ate it like with some
Raw. That's
yeah, I ate it with some candy. They say that's the and you let it sit under your tongue,
the,
boy, it's gonna hit you even harder. It's like a pill. It's like a pill from nature.
they so nasty though. That's what I can't. They be
To me, it tastes like
dirt.
cardboard.
It tastes like
Everybody say dirt. I heard dirt before. It tastes like some I don't know some cardboard or something.
I put mine in some soup. One day I went to Panera and got a hot little cheddar and broccoli. I took the whole 3-5 and I just had to eat it quick. It was
I,
hard because
I like cookies and shit, so I'll put it in a cookie or something like that. I usually just eat something sweet with it, candy. Or something.
I try to eat salties like chew. I don't really want to taste it. I be trying to eat things with hard taste to mask it, but
It tastes like a peanut to me.
a peanut.
Mm,
Oh, like the brown part or the actual peanut.
like
The
a peanut, like like just bitter to me, like bitter, like it don't really got no taste.
which part of the peanut? I'm trying to figure out the brown shell or the actual nut on the inside.
The actual nut, like the nuts, don't taste like nothing to me.
It might taste like the brown part.
Man, but yeah, they crazy. It's all types.
you know,
Yeah,
sorry to cut you off. What you was gonna say?
I was finna just go into like how it's just like all types and like how you should be careful who you getting them from too.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't want to just be eating. You don't know what the fuck you eating. Yeah. If you just, I feel like a red flag is somebody who like, I got some shrooms, but they not known for doing them. You never seen them talking about them, doing them. They just came across some shrooms. No, it's a big no go for me because you don't even know like, mm-mm.
The process of making them is too complicated for somebody to not know what they doing. Like they
Yeah,
got you making this from cow dung and stuff. So
exactly.
you gotta make sure it's good. You gotta make sure the animal is good, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But we got a question right here. Kane said, "Why do they last so long?" They last so long because it's like food that lasts in your stomach. They gonna last as long as the food in your stomach.
Because you actually digesting it into your body and you
Right. Anytime you eat, make you high, you gonna be really high. Like edibles. Edibles make me real high because you eat them and they go in your stomach.
sit body just sitting.
But I was tripping though. It just made me one thing that it did for me is it made me read people and like I can see people intentions. And I liked it. I could tell like if I did a higher dose, I could tell like way more. I
That
probably started seeing people auras and stuff. Like the lights was real intense. You know, I was like at that first stage. But
uh,
they last long because they be in your stomach, man, and that food be in your stomach for days. So like I say, a mushroom, and you never know. That's another thing too. You never know like the amount that you take, how high you gonna be.
Cause it's different. It's a trip. You never know where you gonna go. That's like the best way to put it. You just don't know.
You could take the littlest amount and be super duper high. And you could take a high amount and don't even be high. Like it's crazy like that. I only did it like 3 times. Where I'm at, that kind of like difficult to find. I
Mm-hmm.
only get them from like one guy.
I was thinking one day we need to have. I don't like know how many. Like I don't have that many friends in my little city. But I'm open to like connecting with people. I want to have like a shroom event one day where people. You got the shrooms, good safe shrooms, and then just a lot of a nice vibe and a nice scenery, a nice like where people can like tap in and share stuff, and that's what I really want to do one day.
Right, right. They do those like in California on the beaches.
See, I was born
Like,
in California. That's
be
where I was supposed to stay, I guess. But that's what I'm looking for. But Chicago not on that. But
have a real shroom session, a real. One thing I want to try though is ayahuasca. You ever tried that?
what is it?
Ayahuasca.
What's that?
Ayahuasca is some. It's a little bit stronger than the shroom. It's what the Buddhist monks be drinking
Mm.
when you sit
What
around.
meditative?
Yeah, you sit there and you drink the tea. They give it to you, the ayahuasca tea. They sit around. They play the drums.
Oh, I think I seen those ceremonies. Some of them videos of them ceremonies.
Those are really like you definitely going. It ain't no ifs ands or buts. You definitely going that way. You definitely going on a trip. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come back with all type of stuff, man. Some of the things that mushrooms can do spiritually.
I'm gonna let you go first, cause I got a lot. I'm gonna let you go first.
Like spiritually, I think mushrooms will take you there. Mushrooms, you could talk to your people and everything off mushrooms, man. Your ancestors can take you closer. I was told by the OG dude that I follow. Talk to your mushroom. Talk to it before you finna take it. Like you know what I'm saying. Let it know like where you trying to go, where your mind want to go. You know what I'm saying, and it'll take you there. You know what I'm saying. So I really think you can like really tap into like a lot of your like we was talking about with cars, like with the cars, you use those as a tool. You can really use mushroom as a tool to enhance intuition,
Hmm.
a lot of things.
I really look at it as a tool, like a vehicle, is how I look at it. Cause you really like when you say you can connect with your people. That's what I did. This you hit it right on the head. I'm just gonna tell a quick little story of one of the like most deepest things that ever happened to me off shrooms. I took like a 3-5 of shrooms right before like it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. This is when I was just doing the shrooms like all the time. So it was 4 o'clock in the morning. I took like a whole 3-5 of shrooms, and I was with the guy I was dating. He was there, and he took a 3-5, and for some reason, like the shroom just put me straight to sleep as soon as I took them.
Mm,
So I went to. People think I'm crazy, but no, this is open minds. So don't judge. Just hear me out. So I went to the dimension wherever our ancestors and the spirits where they exist at once they leave this earth, but they don't decide to go to heaven yet. They decide to stick around wherever that dimension is. I
They
went.
call that they call that the some people call that the black void
Okay, okay, I'll take that because
or
I
the white void or you know what I'm saying like they
yeah.
call it void spot like
Yeah, so I went. So I'm having a dream, and then I woke up my room was the same. The room was the same. My clothes was the same. The guy was there in the dream. Like everything was the same, but I was in a strange place. So when I went to the door and I opened the door, it was like a long hallway. And I seen my dad passed away in 2012, mind you. My dad passed away in 2012. So I seen like a long hallway, and I seen my dad just like walking down the hallway. He was just coming out the bathroom, and he was just walking down the hallway. Like he didn't even see me, but I knew he was dead in a dream. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like I knew that this was not supposed to be happening. We could not talk to each other. It was only like telepathic messages. Like there was no sound. But when he seen me, it was kind of like he was like, "What the? I don't know. I'm not trying to cuss so much, but it's like, what the heck?" And I'm like, "You know what the hell? Like, how are we seeing each other and you're dead?" So he walked to the doorway of the room, and he came. He seen that it was a guy there with me, and he got mad. I do remember he got mad. It was kind of like he sent me away. But the last thing I remember thinking, I'm like, I can't remember. I can't wait to go tell everybody my dad not dead for real. So that is what like I woke up like almost crying because I'm like, what the fuck? Like I really just went to go visit my dad wherever he's at. And I know it was real because in EFI spirituality, we believe very heavily in ancestors and all that stuff. So when I get my readings done, I was told that we call them Igungun in EFI, but they're your ancestors. I was told that your Igungun decided not to go to heaven. He decided to stick around and help you on your mission. So I'm like, wow, like, it just was confirmation for my shroom trip. And I will never, ever, ever, ever forget that. Like, it really is like a vehicle for you to go places. You literally can go places. It's crazy. So you hit it right on the head when you say you believe that they can help you connect with your ancestors, because they can. Like, I can't explain this little plant. Like, it's so powerful. I don't understand it.
Yeah, they say how shrooms grow naturally after thunderstorms. They grow after thunderstorms in the wild, um, and they like stardust, which we stardust too, but it's like real condensed stardust. That shit can take you anywhere, man. For real, like past, future, visit ancestors, anywhere you want to go, man. You just got to know how to decipher it
Mm.
once you off of it, man. But some bad trips, like you say you had a bad trip,
You know
like
what? I
it take you. I believe it'll take, like, if you a type of person that's like, I want to say, how should I put this? Bothered or something, like you got like bad spirits or negative energy on you. Yeah, it's gonna bring that out. It's gonna show you exactly where it's at, where it's coming from. All of that. Like,
but
you might be running down the street naked in your drawers.
oh, that's why you need that support person, so you don't be doing nothing like that though. You need that person that's like, no, you're tweaking, have a seat. But what I had to learn was my very first trip, I said, was a bad trip because I didn't know. I was not ready for I was not even on my healing journey. I was just, trying to see what shrooms was about. But now that I know what I know now, I don't believe any trip is really a bad trip, because wherever you go is something that needs to be.
Yeah, something that needs to be shown to you, released. You know what I'm saying? You might be hiding something, or you know how people just block stuff off and stuff. It's gonna bring it to the front. You're gonna face it. You're
Mhm.
gonna get it over with. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna cry. You're
I
gonna laugh. You're gonna do all of those.
What it did for me, what it helped me with my bad trips, what they taught me and what they helped me with, I'm one of them people that kind of have like a tragic childhood. So I had a lot of deep rooted childhood issues, and as adults, we don't understand what that turns into. Like, now we don't understand why we are the way we are. We just think we're just like this, but no, something happened a long time ago that made you like that. And shrooms will really help you locate those issues and get to the real root of those issues. And it's hard.
We can, let me just add this real quick. Sometimes we can hide stuff and forget about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Uh,
you will hide something that happened to you in the past and forget about it. Like, you know what I'm saying, and bury, and it's still deep up in you. Is
uh-huh.
gonna bring it to the front so you can deal with it.
Your mind, I feel like that burying is like a defense mechanism. Like, sometimes your mind can't take, like, some things we really can't take. So our mind would do anything to protect us. It push it to the back, but it's still there. So
I
now
don't,
we
I
some
don't think nobody gonna. I don't think nobody would have. Let's say I wish I never did this. Like, I wish I never took. It's gonna always benefit you whether you had a bad trip or a good.
because from
Uh,
that trip you gonna hate it. But then you, like, even if it's a week or two, 3 months later, you're gonna be like, damn, you gonna understand why you had that bad experience, and it's all gonna come together. That's um,
right. So that's it's definitely, whether you have a good trip or a bad trip, you definitely gonna learn something, and you definitely gonna be like, you ain't gonna be like, I wish I never did that. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna be glad that shit came up, that you know what I'm saying, forgot about it or whatever. It's
um,
gonna make you feel like a better person. But some people can go crazy though and do crazy things though. But like I say, you gotta eat right. You gotta eat right. I recommend a fast. Do you fast?
I'm one of those people. I don't eat as much as I should. I don't be hungry. So if I do any fast, then I fuck around. But no, I typically
It's
don't. I don't
it's a lot of different ways to do fasts. It just don't mean eating. Like with the mushrooms, for
work.
instance. With the mushrooms, it don't like with the mushrooms. Why I say I recommend the fast because you ain't supposed to eat nothing that was murdered. I recommend don't eat nothing that was murdered for like 3 days. All of that's gonna be up in you. The cleaner your system is, the cleaner you make your aura, the cleaner you make your presence, the better trip. The more information you're gonna be able to bring back off the trip
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, you eating meat that hasn't been murdered all damn day. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna come with the mushroom and bring that shit out in you too.
Human death. Facts.
So I just recommend. That's why I just say fast. I just recommend you try to be as pure. Drink a lot of water. Try to get your system as pure as can, and you'll be able to handle the mushroom more too, because you'll be on a higher vibration. The more higher vibration you on, you know what I'm saying, the better trip and the better information you can bring back from the trip.
And I recommend my favorite place now. Fast forward a couple years, I've been doing them. My favorite place to do shrooms now. I like to do them in the woods, like you said. I like to walk through the woods. I really don't like to be with too many people, to be honest, because one thing about shrooms and when you're around other people, you can't control nobody trip. Like you can't never tell nobody, like try to direct where they trip gonna go. And sometimes what somebody else got going on may really irritate, like just like rub what you got going on the wrong way. So make sure that when you do them, you carefully select the people you with. You don't want to just be with just any old body and they get to tweaking out and you getting irritated, because once you go irritated, now your trip gonna start going bad. But I like to be in the forest. I like to walk through. I like to be with the trees, and you wouldn't be surprised how many portals is in the forest. And with mushrooms, you gonna see them all.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been brave enough to go through one. I'm not gonna lie. I be seeing them opening. I ain't on that level where I'm going through them yet, cause I don't know what's gonna happen or where I'm gonna go or when I'm gonna be back. So I ain't on that step yet. But it's
Yeah, it's just like Stranger Things. Have you ever seen Stranger Things? Watch Stranger Things.
I heard I should watch. I'm really strange, so I don't know why I haven't watched Stranger Things, but I need to. I've heard about it. I heard it was really good.
Yeah, they got it was a portal the kids went through in the tree. They found a tree portal.
Oh wow! See, that's where I be seeing mine. They be in the
They
tree.
got a lot of subliminal messages up in that TV show.
I gotta check that out.
A lot of subliminal messages. Uh, but yeah, that's a good show to watch. Yeah, the nature. You want to be in tune with nature. You know what I'm saying. You want to step. You want to ground yourself. You know what I'm saying. A lot. Like I shared a video actually earlier with somebody walking with their shoes on with the measuring the meter of the electricity. You get zero. You know what I'm saying. As soon as you put your feet on the ground, your naked feet on the ground, the meter get to moving. So that just let us know how unconnected we is to the planet and the earth. You know what I'm saying. We got to be more connected. You know what I'm saying. How that the earth got a vibration and a electrical field that needs to go through your body
Mm.
every.
And that's why when you do shrooms, well, I know me personally, the last thing you think about is your phone. That's because you so tapped into the universe and to
Yeah.
the
I
last
know.
you think about is your phone. Like you damn near have your whole trip and not use your phone at all. Come back to your phone when you finally come back. Like, all right, let me text all these people back. You really be gone. Like that's the best way to put it. You be gone. I used to go to the beach. I used to wake up real early, sometimes go to the beach and do shrooms. And we get out there like 8 a.m. I wouldn't leave till about 3, and my phone probably be dead for like 5 of those hours. What I was out there doing, I can't tell you.
You can lose track of time too. Let them know that. Yep. You lose track of time. You will lose. You will. Time don't matter off no shroom. You can go. Like I say, you can go anywhere. Past, present, future.
hmm Speaking on the future, the guy that I was doing the shrooms with, he isn't a very visual person. Like he would do the shrooms. You know how everybody trip differently. Some people not used to having hallucinations. So he had his first set of hallucinations, and he was like so tripped out because he looking at me. He like, I see tribal marks all over your face. What the fuck? And I'm like, really? And this is way before I found my place in African spirituality and stuff like that. So that let me know. I'm like, wow, you just seeing the real me. Like you me, like my soul. Like it's crazy. Like shrooms are so crazy.
Yeah, it will let you know. It's definitely will let you know the truth about somebody. You will see them. Like I ain't never took them. I want to take them enough so I could just like see people spiritually too, like see their auras. Like you know what I'm saying. I heard you could tell like you just start seeing people lights. You know what I'm saying? As they be bright. Some of them have holes in them. You can see if something wrong with somebody. You can take a shroom if you know what you're doing, and you can find out the real cause to somebody. Like you know what I'm saying? If they sick or something like that, like okay, I see this hole right here by your liver and your aura. Like it's you know what I'm saying?
And it's really like a superpower because a lot of the things you see have some type of reality to them. Like they're not just coming out of nowhere. Like they exist on some plane and some dimension. You're just tapping into that frequency of things that don't really exist in the 3D. So it's really like you're eating something that gives you superpowers a little bit. That's like really how I feel about it. Like, because like he said, it helps you access those parts of your brain that we were conditioned to never ever ever use. So they've been dormant for how long? But when you take that little plant, it's like turn on the light in your house, in your head, yo, the whole house light up, like everything is just
Whatever gift you was sent here with and blessed here with on this earth, you gone the shroom.
it's gonna be so powerful.
You gonna see if you a healer, you gonna see some healing shit. If you know what I'm saying, if you this, that, and the third, you gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? If you an inventor, you gonna a light bulb like Nikola Tesla. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's
You
gonna. But I think what I always say is the shroom take you inside yourself. So that's why you don't be too like too worried about like the outside world.
mm-hmm.
You be in tune with nature, but I'm talking about like civilization. You don't, man. You really see civilization for what it is. Like you see the
That's
tech,
why
not
people be at the
what
club.
it is. You just gonna be laughing at people on their phones. Like you know what I'm saying. You gonna be so entertained without technology or nothing, just with yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I always say it take you inside yourself on a journey. You know what I'm saying? Inside your universe, inside you.
It sure do.
And that's where everything got really for you know what I'm saying. If we want to get spiritual, that's where your ancestors at. You know what I'm saying. That's where everybody at. They inside you. You know what I'm saying. They inside you as a person. You just got to go inside and know how to communicate.
Facts. You ain't lying. That's the definite truth. Everything comes
Everybody be looking on the outside when really it's the inside.
because you can, if you got your inside right, you got your mind right, you know what you want, you can literally manifest what you want. You bring what you want into reality. So it all starts with you.
I'm big on manifesting and frequency and vibrations and all that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. So I do want to just speak on my bad, like my when I took 7 grams at one time, just because that was just crazy. And I just want to let people know what to expect when they take that. I think they call that God's dose. I don't know what level that is, but that I took 7 grams, and when I can say that it started off with I was watching TV. I don't know if anybody ever seen the 13 Monkeys, but that's a very, very like I think it's on Hulu, but it's like a really weird, trippy, spiritual type of show that's very interesting about the past, present, and future. But I was watching 13 Monkeys and I'm looking at their faces and I'm noticing their faces is just like morphing and twisting up. And then it was just getting worse and worse. And I literally felt like I was disappearing. Like I thought that I was turning into pixels, like, pixels. And I thought that I was going to blow away. So I literally had to just like get under the covers and just like, I kept telling myself, none of this is real. None of this is real. And for me to get through it, I had to tell myself like, okay, I know time is real. So if I'm still here in 5 minutes, I know I'm going to be okay. So I just kept telling myself, like, if I still exist in 5 minutes, then I know I'm going to be all right. But it was
Was
very,
you said you just felt like you was gonna disappear? Like how that feel?
like pixels. Like I was seeing myself, like my fingers and stuff, like turning into pixels and going in the air. Like I'm like I'm digital or something, like So that's when I start seeing my little fingers blowing. That's when I got on the covers because I didn't want myself to blow away. So I had got under the covers and was like, no, like I need to know this. Like none of this is real. None of this is real. And I told myself, like, all right, if I'm still here in 10 minutes, that means I'm all right. Like I'm not going nowhere. So I did that shit for probably like an hour. I seen I was still there, and eventually I don't even know. I can't even. I don't even remember how that ended, but I knew I was still there. So, but I wouldn't recommend doing 7 grams of shrooms. It's just not. That's too high. It's not fun like that. That's you tripping too hard. So I don't know why.
So you tripping?
Like now you tripping too hard. I don't know why
Like
again,
what?
but
Like what possessed you? Like I
I'm
think like 4 grams is enough for me to go there. I think I ain't gonna be able to walk, see none of that. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be in the fourth dimension for a minute, then I'm gonna come back.
crazy.
That's how I feel. But like 7 grams on, I might feel like
Because
I ain't gonna come back either.
I'm watching the videos and they telling you like what you do, like when you take this dose, when you take God's dose, when you take I think they call it hair. They was like different doses and what's gonna happen. And I'm one of those weird people that I like shit like that. So like I don't know, I probably would take 7 grams again if I like in the future, but it ain't nothing that I want to just keep doing. But
Look up into ayahuasca, man. Look up into because I really want to try that. I want to go. It's somewhere where yeah, it's something where you can't just do that with, you know what I'm saying, by yourself, or no, you gotta really go participate in the ceremony, you know what I'm saying? Like
is that kind of like I'm finna look up the name to make sure I'm saying it right. It's either DMT or DBT. I'm trying to. That's the toll. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on.
hmm
You know,
I wanna try DMT once too.
you know they say that's the strongest psychedelic you can take. That's one of them ones where you, like you said, you got to be in a.
It's next to ayahuasca, trust me.
Ooh, and that's when they be fanning you. You in a whole center where they make sure like
You definitely going there. You definitely gonna come back talking about you seeing God, you know, every time.
Mike Tyson got an interview on. He went to I don't know what state that what country that is. He went to some country and like did the whole ritual where he took the toll and he had that big like you said that spiritual. I don't know that shit's so strong. I don't
You
even.
definitely going. I call it. I call it the higher dimensions. You definitely going to like the fourth, the fifth plane, or whatever. Over there. I had a coworker that I worked with. I never tried DMT, but I want to though, because he made the story sound so good though. Like he said, he took some, and he said he was like talking to his ancestors from like 100 years ago and all type of stuff. Like he was like, I was just gone. He was like, I was talking to my people from like 100 years ago, and then I was poof, I was there, then I was poof, then I was here, then I'm like, yeah, I want to try that, bro.
See, that's
Oh
how
yeah, try that, bro.
Mike Tyson said his trip was so powerful. He said, but he felt like it was only 30 minutes to an hour. He said he wasn't even like high that long, but the places he went and the things he seen, he said he damn near could have been gone a whole lifetime. Like, oh, and
I heard of a case like that too. Uh, um, way back in the day though, this was a deal because you know that shit been around for a long ass time too. This talk show host did it on live television, and he he got the tripping. You know what I'm saying? He tripped for like 15 minutes. They said when they finally got done smacking him and bringing him back to life, they said he said he was gone for 5 years. He said he had a wife, a kid, everything. He said I've been gone for five. He ain't know what the hell they was talking about.
ooh, you get
Yeah.
me with that one.
He said I've been gone for five. He was just with the face. It's on look up the dude. It's on the internet somewhere, man. The dude that
I
took DMT on TV.
I'm gonna look that up because I heavily believe in the different dimensions, and I believe that you can, like, I believe in the parallel dimension. So, I believe that if you can get your mind, I believe that you can get your mind to switch. Like, you could wake up in a different reality. Like, I don't know, like,
I heard you can go so far that you have the choice to be like, I
I'm.
ain't coming back.
That's what I'm saying. You literally can switch yourself in a whole.
That's what you don't want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people that will. But some people find themselves in on a very, very, very good trip and be like, man, I don't care about that body. I'm not going back.
Yeah, see.
I just looked up a documentary like that, and the dude said he told his people like, cause he do it all the time. He was like, he told his people like, if he ever die on the trip, he was like, don't cry,
Um,
nothing. He was like, cause he didn't want to come back. Like he was like on the other side, they be having so much of a good time. He like, bro, he's like, if I ever like just don't wake up, like I did that on purpose. Like don't cry, don't do nothing. I did not want to come back. Trust me. He
nah,
told us that though. I'm like, that's crazy. I don't think I want to go that far.
it depends. If I got it depends on what it's looking like then. If my kids there, I might say if my kids there. Shit. If I still got my kids there, then yeah, but shrooms are fucking amazing, man. Like that thing is so powerful. I don't even understand. Magic mushrooms make me believe that magic is really real. That's how like I
Oh, yeah.
know
I believe in magic.
but I say magic not real, but I believe in magic.
I really do, man. I really do think we way powerful than we think we are. You know what I'm saying? I think we able to do way do do some what's the word I'm looking for?
We
Crazy things, man. Some weird things. You know what I'm saying? I think we able to like dictate our reality and everything, man. I think it's all us. I think we really like in a video game somewhere.
people get mad when I say we many gods, but I'm not. You know, God made us. He gave us. You know, of course, we're not the creator, but God created us with powers to make, like the powers that He gave us to create. We're also creators. We're not the creator, but we're creators, and we are gods because we come from God, and we have like we just. Our soul is just so fucking powerful, man. I don't even really know how to put it. This body is so restricted. Like, you know, this little shell is so restricted to think that this is all you are is like, you putting such you mm,
You looking at the world too little. If this is
yeah, like what? You looking at what they call it, a rain.
everything from the like I tell my people all the time, like everything from the back in the day is just, you know what I'm saying, it's coming real. Like everything from the Jetsons is real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It is.
Be able to do it nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like I just researched this cactus too. This cactus that, you know what I'm saying, they eat. It's a certain cactus, and this cactus, man, how you living so long, man, how you jumping off tables at 90 years old. Like it's
See,
certain foods that give us powers. It's certain foods that prolong our life. It's certain things that they hiding from us
I
though.
would say that too. It's people in different countries. The average they live to 130, 140. And in America, we think the oldest we get is about 90 something. If you like, you know, 100 is like, wow, you made it to 100. But we don't even realize that they do that to us on purpose by what they give us. Our life ain't no telling how long a human life can really last for real, for real. Like, what is the limit? To be honest.
Right, right. Man, it ain't no limit. They try to say it's 120 years, but you know, in a couple years, I'll give it like 15 more years. I think they'll be able to transfer our consciousness into robots.
Wow, I just watched a video that somebody was saying that they had this very big vision like dream, and they said that they're gonna give us the option to transfer our conscious to the metaverse. Like somehow
Mm,
they upload us to this world, or like so we can
yep.
all,
You could just live in there for eternity.
and then they could control our whole thing.
Yep. They can control everything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I really think that's coming true nowadays, man. I really think we just really, 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 really high advanced technology. The
Mm-hmm.
technology just explains it today. Like I think your soul, you know what I'm saying, you just Bluetoothed into that body.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we Bluetooth anything, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you know, I think it's just a different the soul is just a different frequency that we ain't picking up or something, but it's definitely being Bluetooth right to your body though.
That's because they give us all this bullshit to keep us disconnected from our soul, like toothpaste. Fluoride blocks your
Mhm.
third eye up.
Yeah. I heard about that. Yep.
Yeah, like ugh. I
Yeah.
hate this.
They doing everything to block your third eye to be up.
Cause they know once you can see, they lose all their power. Once you know the real, they can't. Cause the only power they got over you is illusion of your mind. Once you know the truth and you act in the truth, they lose all their power. So I think that technology is very, very advanced, and it has its pros and its cons. But I'm very thankful for it because it's gonna wake us up. It's gonna wake us up. Like it's doing, it's doing both sides. Some people losing themselves more due to, social media, but some people are actually getting information and stuff that we never had access to before. So we got more knowledge than we ever had before. And I believe that if enough of us just keep going and spreading the truth, I think eventually more people, especially specifically black people, like I want us to like really understand the what's really going on here, because we so powerful, like we are so powerful, but they been conditioning us to think that we're nothing for so long that people really think that, it's ugh. It's,
Yeah, they lied to us so long about everything.
mhm.
About everything. We don't know our history like that.
See, and that's how shrooms do. Talking about shrooms, doing shrooms, you get so deep, you never know where you end up. Now we talking about black history, but shit, that's facts though.
Okay, if anybody just tuned in or y'all tuning in, it's Open Minds. We talking about shrooms, psychedelics today, the do's, the don'ts, and stuff like that. I got the YouTube and the links. We need more subscribers on the YouTube channel. So if you support Open Minds and you really like this platform, please go to the YouTube and subscribe.
Right.
Please go to the YouTube and subscribe. I already got some videos up. They pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How about we do a raffle? Like, I want to do a raffle. Like, um, I don't know if like what the subscribers is looking like, but
I want to do something like I think I was do something today. I was gonna be like if somebody comment at the end of the show, I was gonna bring them on and how you do like a little reading on them.
yep, that or even just yep, we could do that. Comment. How
You comment. If y'all like and comment, somebody want to read in right now. We'll
like
see if she'll do it for y'all. Like one question. You know what I'm saying? You get one question. She'll work them cards for y'all and let y'all know something about yourself if y'all interested. Um.
how about this one? I got some a little better. How about everybody who like, comment, and share all three? You get a whole full free reading: the love, career, spiritual, what's holding you back, what's gonna help you in the future. That's like a $60 reading. I'll give it to you for free. Like, share, and comment. I'm gonna do that for two people. So go crazy, y'all. And I have really like no, let me shut up. No, my readings are really legit though. They really, really good. I try not to be too cocky. I really be trying to keep myself like chill, but not to toot my own horn. They're really, 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 they're really worth it. So like, share, comment. He gonna let me know who all did it. We gonna do our next live. We gonna do us a little raffle. We can bring some people on for some readings. Do our little raffle. Figure out who gonna get them big readings.
Hmm. Yeah, we gotta do a little game with them and get them in tune, man. We just started doing this, so I just like say if we keep doing it consistently, it'll grow. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, too worried about it. We got more people in the house tonight than we had last time, so I know every video probably gonna do better and better.
And even if somebody comes to this, somebody might be looking up what do shrooms do. They come up 2 years later, they still gonna get the information they need. So it don't even matter if it's a timeless. This is timeless information. So I think it's
Oh
great.
yeah, it's definitely timeless. It's definitely timeless. I'm gonna put some good tags under this one too. But we did an hour today. I don't even think we did an hour last show. That's good. We got some of the audience to
I want
uh to
to know what
communicate with us.
like comment what y'all want to talk about.
Comment, DM what y'all want to talk about. We for sure talk about it, man. We just I ain't got that much people right now, man. But the last video doing good. Everything doing good.
Paranormal activity, because I be having a lot of that going on too. I ain't gonna lie, the little
You
ghost.
want you want to do a show on that? Oh yeah, that's a good topic.
Yeah, we might be able to talk about the little ghosts that be around here bothering people, because I be having a lot of little situations
I
like
got a group, near death experiences. It's on,
that. I think.
yeah. We live in there too. It's a couple people. It's a couple people in there, but I ain't got like thousands of people like everybody. But if y'all got near death experiences or ghost paranormal stories, join our group Near Death Experiences. It's on Open Minds. I got some content up there too, some good ghost pictures and stuff. But we trying to grow, man. We need people to comment. We need people to get active and come on here and talk some stuff.
Yeah, we
That's,
get into those stories.
that's
That'll
a
be.
good topic though. That's a good topic.
Mm-hmm.
When we gonna do the I don't know, man. We probably do like two more shows before you do some live readings. We gotta have some people that wanna talk.
Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, I think we should do two more shows, let people get a little comfortable. And I think we definitely can go with some live readings. And I got so many decks, y'all. We can tap in any way y'all want to. I got so many decks. If you want to know what's going on with you spiritually, you want to know what's going on with them chakras, you want to know what's going on, you want to know what's it like some real like fortune telling cards, like what to expect in your near future, whatever you want, tap in, man. We're gonna really.
Do your audience on Facebook be asking you for readings and stuff?
Not. You know what was weird is I was on Instagram. I'm kind of semi new to Facebook, so I have more EFI devotees, and they don't really be on tarot or none of that stuff. They just be more religious. So I have a couple people that ask for some readings, but no, not really. I noticed what my issue is. A lot of people that the way I started off doing readings, I didn't even know. I mean, I was doing my own readings, and I'm like, damn, this so accurate. I didn't even know I was like really gifted for real. So I'm like, I was doing readings for people for free. But once it started getting to like 50 plus people, I'm like, okay, now I'm just charging $15. But I seen that the people kept coming and coming. But so I eventually raised my price to what I feel like I deserve. But I noticed that people still got that idea of me that I don't need them. I don't know why they don't think I need the money. I don't know. They be trying to pay me when they want to pay me. So yeah, I'm trying to clean it up now. Put my foot down, demand a little respect around here. So I'm trying to get it together now.
Okay. All right, everybody. We gonna get back with y'all. We think about doing a paranormal show next time, and we'll let y'all keep y'all updated on the readings. But if y'all got a topic to talk about, DM us, and we will get back with y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed this show tonight, and we will see y'all next time. You got something you want to add?
I just appreciate everybody for tuning in. And yes, I want to hear y'all. I want to see, connect with me, please. That's it.
Okay. Good night, y'all.
Good night.